Hello, and welcome to our webinar today. Today we're going to be talking about billing through the EHR. This is part of our EHR efficiency series presented by me, Nathan Taylor, COT EHR specialist. Okay, so we're going to learn today about billing in the EHR by using a virtual superbill, why you should use a virtual superbill, how to navigate the charge slip page. We're going to learn all about charge grids, how to add CPT codes to the charge grids, and how to post charges from inside of the EHR visit. If we don't want to post charges from the EHR visit, we're going to learn how to send the charges to a work list for later posting. And at the end of the video, we're going to show you how to open the charge work list and post the charges. Okay, so why should I use the virtual superbill? Well, it will save you money on paper and printing costs. It helps you utilize the full capabilities of your EHR system. You don't have to worry about losing or storing paper superbills. You don't have to worry about reading somebody else's handwriting. And you can automate your charge slip page to check for diagnostic testing that has been done on that visit so that you're not forgetting any charges that you can bill. Here you see two images. The one on the left is a typical paper superbill where you either circle or check the charges. The one on the right is our virtual superbill where instead of circling or checking charges, we'll be adding the charges to our virtual charge grid. Guess which one uses less paper? Okay, we're going to first show you how to navigate the charge slip page. Now, you'll see these green charge grid add buttons multiple places on this page. Anytime you see one of these green add charge buttons, you'll know that they will add a specific charge to the charge grid. Now the charge grid is your rectangular grid up in the corner here that holds all of your CPT codes. So just like if you were going to circle a charge on a paper superbill, adding a charge to the charge grid represents the same thing. We see 1, 2, 3, 4 different charges in our charge grid on our virtual superbill. Okay, so we're going to show you here how to add charges to the charge grid from our virtual superbill page. Now you'll see different categories of codes that we can add. These two sections here, I code and E&M code, will give you suggested codes based on the elements of your exam. So if you want to add either the 92002 I code or the 99211 E&M code, all you have to do is click on the green Add to Grid button, and it will give you a little warning that says the charge has been successfully added to the grid. Now when we look up at the grid here, we'll see that it pulled the CPT code, pulled the facility, and our diagnosis codes in order from where they were on our blue banner. Now if we wanted to add any additional codes, we'll see that we've got lots of different categories of codes here. If we wanted to add a special test, we would just select it. We could put in a modifier if we wanted to right here and click on the green charge grid button, and it will add that charge as well to our grid with our modifier as well, once again pulling our diagnoses. Now if we wanted to delete that charge, the only thing that we need to do is select the charge that we want to delete and press the minus button. It'll ask us to delete the record. We can say yes, and it will delete those for us as well. Now this button in the corner here, the test procedure charges, has been linked to our special testing page. So if we've done any special tests, all we have to do is click on this button, and Management Plus will search for the scans that were done and add those charges to our grid. So it looks like we only did one for this patient and for this office visit. Once again, we can search through all different types of code categories and these are customizable as well. Okay, now that we've got our charges into our charge grid, we need to send the charges to a work list or post the charges directly from inside of the EHR. Now, in order to see our options, all we need to do is right-click on our charge grid, and that will bring up our options. At the top, you'll see we have a posting section, or underneath that we have a send to the work list. Now, if I selected the posting option, that would bring up our posting screen that will allow you to import the charges from this visit and actually post them directly from the EHR. The other option is to highlight send to work list, which will send all pending charges for this patient to a charge work list, which can be accessed by a biller for posting at a later time. Once again, all you have to do is right-click and choose which one. If we pick post, you'll see that it will tell you that charges have been posted.